Hello YouTubers, this is going to be just a small update on my tank. It is just 12 months plus old, and I thought I'd give you a sort of an in-depth view of the tank itself. As you can see, it's looking well this evening. This shot is filmed under orange filter, just so that you guys are aware of that. Obviously making the corals pop a bit more, but yeah, just a short video of the tank itself. So from different angles, as you can see, it's going in all directions. You get a better view of the aquascape that I've managed to get into this tank. The reason why the aquascape is scaped in this sort of way is that so that it allows maximum flow between each corals for feeding and for air exchange. There's just a few views on the top there. Okay, so the amount of fish I've got is roughly around 8. I've got 2 clowns, which is lingering just behind there. I don't know if you can see it. I've got a solar tank with a powder blue, and I've got a rear bristle tooth tank in the back. As you can see, she's the biggest one in the tank, but it seems to be that the powder is the king of the tank at the moment. And I've also got a fox face somewhere lurked in the back. But having that many tanks in a particular tank this small is not ideal, but I've managed to get them together. Having said that, the sole tank in the back and the fox face do have their days, and they will continue to fight amongst each other, being jerks, but they do have their own defense systems to protect themselves. So they've got no choice but to get on together, basically. But there you go, there's just a few more shots. Okay, and I don't know, on my previous video I mentioned that you can have a clear glass using normal vehicle wax. I don't know whether you want to try this, but you can also, a few guys have also asked me whether you can do it on your cabinet. Yes, you can. As you can see, I have a pure gloss cabinet, so it is very ideal to put in the gloss cabinets. Remember, only on the shiny surface of the gloss, not the internal part. If you are going to do the internal part, it could basically leave a waxy mess on the internal. So you need to do it on the shiny parts, on the gloss parts, which will be the ideal to protect it from water, salt-free and easy maintenance. Highly recommend LFSs do this because it just cut down on the maintenance time. Running this tank, I've got 2 MP40s and I've got a spare hydro at the back in the rear. I think that's enough flow for the moment, but like I said, I've got this aquascaping design to allow flow to go through from one end of the tank to the other end of the tank. It's so important, flow. Very much needed for the flow. Lights, as you can see, I'm using LED lights, and I'm using the a Deltec skimmer. I'm using the a couple of 300 watt heaters. Having said that, I'll just take a few more shots, and you can enjoy the tank. So the lights I'm using are the Hydro 56s. I've got 3 of them, and for the return pump I'm using a Vectra M2, slightly oversized, but I know it at a very low percentage. I've got plenty of turnover by the MP40 Ecotech pumps to allow that maximum flow across. Coral wise, I've got a few plate corals. I've got this Tropic Monty, just about to colour up now, and as you can see, I don't know whether you notice on the floor, I'm getting a little bit of green algae. I don't know whether the camera's picking up. It's probably red on the lens, but it's definitely green algae. Trust me. That's because I went away for a couple of weeks on a break, and when I came back, I tested my parameters, and I noticed my phosphates were slightly elevated. So I am dealing with that. Going to lower the phosphates. My nitrous were at sort of 10, so I'm happy with that, but my phosphates were very high for this tank. And again, each tank is different, it's never the same. And as you can see, I've got a large bit of algae in the back. Don't know whether you noticed that. Just along there, just next to the weir. I've got a few strawberry shortcakes, a colony of strawberry shortcakes. You can see that. But I'll just do a few more shots, like I said to you earlier on, and I hope you enjoyed the videos. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and also give me a thumbs down, and tell me what I need to learn from this, because all this reefing is all about sharing on how you get on with reefing, and to improve our reefing hobby. There you go.
You said